Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, Commissioners. We are ready to proceed. Counsel Sinyate will be questioning this witness. Thank you.
Bravo. Thank you very much. You may proceed.
Can we ask that the witness be brought in?
I, BINTA KUYATEH,
Nte BINTA KUYATEH,
BINTA KUYATEH,
do swear that
Benkalila ko,
I'll speak the truth,
Betonyale fola.
the whole truth,
Tonya damma,
and nothing but the truth.
alunte fem fola me manke tonyate.
So help me God.
Koto alama alayendema.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Witness,
Council ko itinyang sedo
and welcome to the TRRC.
akabe bismilandila TRRC.
I just wish to thank you for coming on short notice at the TRRC.
Akabe numbara la ye kumandi wati sutun kono inate danku TRRC la.
Just before we start, I'd like to go over a few housekeeping rules with you.
Ako janimba da mutala alafta purka sarta danta foye menube kerin jang.
As you are already aware, my name is Miss Singate,
Ako koy bota kala manyami yalo nyamente to mu Miss Singate leti.
and you had opted to give your evidence in Mandinka as the language you understand.
Ako ndu yenyinu foko ibela sede yaro kala mandinga kangol to yo kangole faham.
As such, there is simultaneous interpretation going on.
Boya sabu kana soro be kekan na banko kangoluto.
So I'll ask that you speak slowly
Oto abe nying fole ya be dani la isidia mo ke domando mange kana tariandi.
and you shorten your narration so that the interpreters will be able to say all that you've said.
Andung isi kuma kango wa isi kara kanyang kakarige a jamfandi bake puru kana sorla lu safa hamu ibe memfola isafo anyama.
If you do not understand a particular question that I put to you,
Ako nima ala nyininkar memfahamu.
feel free to inquire more from me so that I'll explain.
Ako bitung isi amurundi ka nyininka puru asaboye nyoto ima memfahamu.
These are the issues that I would like to discuss with you today.
Ako nyillom kuolti abe lafila anibe nyimen kachala.
We'll just go over your background
Follow tomba follow la menna wolem itemu menti jumale mu iteti.
briefly so that people will get to know who you are.
Puru lamoirla lu salong itelo mu jumati.
We'll go through your political affiliation and activities.
Bitumbe dunna ila politiko ibe politiko parti jumale to aning ila politiko nyin kolu kamune tamandije.
We'll discuss your personal ordeal,
Mbe kachala fana ite fango kungo ye kole amen taki.
the impact it has had on you and your family.
Ay ko men sabu itema inila dimbayalu.
Thereafter, the commissioners will ask you a few questions.
Ni obotala commissioner lu nyin alifalu membe tabulu bato be nyinin kala kumadantala.
And then you will be given an opportunity to say your final words.
Andu tumo isina silo di la prite fanang ibe kumu kumfala kumakangulu menula isiolufo.
Are you okay so that we can start the questioning now?
Ako wodung silang ipareta le bang fo ye se ase nyinin karo damutano le bang.
Yes, I am ready.
Can you please tell us your name?
Bitun say ito kanga ni kontongo itelom jumati.
BINTA KUYATEH, Birkamaba.
I am BINTA KUYATEH from Brikamaba.
What is your date of birth?
Fo yalo ne iwuluta lungo membang.
I do not know the date, but I know how old I am.
Can you please tell us your age?
Wota fanya yesanji jelle soto.
I am 63 years old.
What is your occupation?
Ebe mundo ku fason nela.
I farm, and now I am engaged in business because I am not very well.
Are you actively involved in politics?
Akodung hanimbi ibe bambandi ne politiko to bang.
Yes, I'm still engaged in politics.
Which party are you affiliated with?
Ako be party jumale kono.
Mbe UDP.
I am in the UDP.
Do you hold a major position in the UDP or are you just an ordinary member?
Ako fo palasi bale be bulu UDP party kono bang fodum imu party din kensango dam maleti.
Nde parti din ken sangala mun place tembulu je.
I am an ordinary member of UDP. I hold no position.
Can you recall when you joined the UDP?
Ako fo hakilo sab mutale bang wati jumalo me dunta UDP party kono.
Ha,
Yes.
Can you please tell us about it?
Woto afonyeng
ntata no APRC.
I was in the APRC.
3 years ni no be caring.
For 3 years, I was with them.
A carte of APRC senior killing.
I voted for the APRC once.
Dira bota woto man carte of koteke.
After that, I did not vote for them again.
Bota APRC man la fidela.
I left the APRC because I detested the APRC,
Ndunta UDP.
and I joined the UDP.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but the interpreter, the word she uses, I did not like, not the strong word that you used. So please, I'll just advise that you interpret exactly what she says.
aka men fo wala min ko amunta laftale dron pour kumo nabe fola ay fo nyama ko kuma kamalu men fo ay sene lafto dronela.
Ha,
What happened afterwards?
Ako ko la mun na take
birin dunta UDP.
Yes.
Birin dunta UDP nata kole ado soto je.
When I joined the UDP, I began to have some difficulties.
Can you tell us what kind of difficulties those were?
ako afonyeng iye mun kole akulle soto je
Ntata meeting dula.
I went to the meeting place.
Wasan UDP man député londi.
At that year, the UDP did not have any candidate for the National Assembly.
Ntata wasan wala mu APRC ni independent we carte fayoke campaign député campaign.
That was the year that the APRC and some independent contested the elections.
Bar mandar APRC watam bota je juna.
But at that time, I was not at the APRC. I had earlier on left the APRC.
Mandar independent.
I was not also with the independent.
Ntata ntulolo meeting no la dron campaign.
I just went to listen to the campaign.
Bo meeting dula mbelori.
I was at the meeting place. I was standing.
Nata je para nata imbulo muta.
Then I saw a para came and held my hand.
Donc mu wile nkaya keta nyadi.
I raised my head and said to him, "What is going on?"
Akonye konge arrest.
He said to me, "They've asked me to arrest you."
Nka ngamuneke.
I said to him, "What have I done?"
Ako anyente malo yiminkede.
He said, "Well, I do not know what you have done."
Akonye tambi.
He said to me, "Pass."
Ayen tambindi.
And then he prodded me on.
Biru woto ngamira mitu fa janjantale wolum.
At that time, I think even the meeting was ended there at that time.
Para ben tambindi la kido babul baraman kido lonkande.
When the para was moving me on, he was having a gun, but he did not put the gun on me.
Ayen samba Birkamba police station.
He took me to the Brikamaba police station.
Yen sindige fo suto talanta.
They made me to sit down there until 10 o'clock in the night.
Inata fo nga wili.
Then they told me to get up
Fo nga bula moto kono.
and join a vehicle.
Bari yambula ni moto min kono.
But the vehicle that they put me in
Moto koyolem.
was a white vehicle.
Ko nga si.
They said I should sit down.
Ngan singu saba.
I pulled my legs.
Bari yambula ndi tuma mi.
But when, at the time they put me in,
Para ke sabal bula tam fe moto kono.
3 paramilitary officers joined the vehicle along with me.
Yen samba bansang.
They took me to Bansang.
The meeting you're referring to, what type of meeting was it?
ako ka meeting men na kumo fote mum meeting façon nem
APRC la meeting le be keri. Campaign le mam. Campaign le be keri. Député campaign.
An APRC
APRC
meeting.
and independent.
An APRC meeting was going on. It was the campaign for the National Assembly elections.
Do you recall what year that was?
ako foy hakilo samutanole o keta sanjumale
Ha?
Yes.
Can you please tell us?
a fonye sanjumalem
Woni ni nante ma nyina be sandi worula.
Then up to now, this will be the 9th year.
sanji warula
7 years.
Do you recall who the candidates were that held that meeting?
ako foy hakilo samutanole jumanyolle be loring député ya nyingola al tata o bengomento
Ha?
Yes.
From your narration, it's like the meeting occurred somewhere around 2012, right?
ako kanyim mem fotenga munta o meeting keta sangomen kono wolem 2012
Ha?
Yes.
As far as you can recall as to what happened that day, were you the only one that was approached and arrested in that gathering?
ako hakilo sibulala nyameng itenda male moti if tata men kamaka muta o bengoto je bang
Yen damman na samba fo bansang.
I was the only one they took up to Bansang.
Par somanda dol yen tarje dol nat kan somanda.
But in the morning, some people were also brought and they met me there.
Wol mu kewlet.
Those were male.
You had told us that a paramilitary officer arrested you.
ye nyim fonyen ko para military police ole muta
Ha?
Yes.
Can you please tell us how you knew that he was a para officer?
ako yalo nyaadi le ko mu para leti
Para uniform wala bala.
He had the uniform of the para.
Was he the only one that arrested you?
ada male nata kadiya mu yeke muta bang
Ha para kiline mutaje. Wala mutaje.
Yes, it was only one para that arrested me.
You also mentioned that at that point, when you were approached and told that you were under arrest, it's like there was chaos among the people that were around you. Can you tell us what kind of chaos it was?
ye nyim foko biri o para nata ayo kumo fo ko be mutala le ke samba ina ta fo be ngonyim fango banta wole to keta du nyolo keta je ako mum du nyola façon ne keta je
Mol dun tanyola na badung nun sinyolu.
There was confusion. The people started making commotion there, my relatives and the people that I'm living with.
Do you recall where this meeting was held?
ako fo hakilo sibulala le nyimbe ngo keta damento
Ha, nsan kilo blata boyam kata damin. Ha kilo bi de kan.
Yes, I can recall where the meeting was held.
Can you please tell us?
afo nyimbe ngo keta damen
Ni putata Birkambala Johnson bato.
When you get to the main junction of Brikamaba,
Ko ofta domande.
if you take a bend,
Sila fata fulo bije.
there are two routes.
Beon kata jere.
That was where the meeting was held.
Ah.
You also mentioned that you were taken to Bansang police station.
ye nyim fana foko ye samba bansam police station olto
Ha, yan samba.
Was it directly from the meeting that you were taken to Bansang police station?
ako fo biri ye muta mitin dulato al mallo dulato al manso dulato al tata bansam police station olto
Moto malum. Moto ke borla watu me kamta be tila le fam.
The vehicle did not stop. It was running as if it was flying.
Can you recall what kind of vehicle it was that they put you in?
ako fo ye hakilo samuta no le mu moto façon nem ye bulandi men kono
Ha, ha kilo ya mutano.
Yes, I can recall.
Can you please tell us?
iko ya isi fere ke a fonyen
Moto koyo le mu.
It was a white vehicle.
Kiyantala.
There was no cover.
Yambulandi wala kono.
That was where they put me in.
Ah.
From your description, you were placed in a truck.
ako ya fanya ma munta moto nying moto kesi malom bang
Ha, moto kes mal bara manke moto bati de. Ni police moto la.
Yes, it was an open vehicle, but it's not a big vehicle. It's just the police type.
At that point, while you were in the vehicle, did anyone speak to you?
ako albe moto kono tumo men kata fomo soton tale men diamu te bang
Jannim bita.
biral be moto kono
Moto bita wato min pour police para diam ni moto kono ba.
ah
hani ngami moy ba fo kan ka fo nyoy ko suto talanta na katama bari man tadi amante de
No,
ko nyami na ko siye singtile
No.
si da keso ko ngan singtile
nobody spoke to me. All I heard them saying was that it's 10 o'clock in the night. All they asked me to do was just to sit down and stretch my legs.
At that point, did they tell you the reason why you are being held?
Ako no to je foya foyne munan na ye muta.
imam fi am fonye
They told me nothing.
From Bansang Station, what happened?
Ako biral tata fo Bansang police station to mune nata ke.
ko ngaji
They told me to alight,
ndita
and I alighted.
patam be batar mbag
At that time, I was very tired.
ko ngadun tabilo ko to
They told me to get under a table
police station fonde la station batu ten
at the police station, at their main station,
ko ngadun je
that I should get in there.
dun tanga lawolet
And I got in there and I lay down.
fano keta
In the morning,
yang kumandi fan len kumandi
they called me
police ke
themselves.
kumandi akonye wili
They said to me, get up.
wilta
I got up.
moto be lore
A vehicle was standing by.
akonye bula moto kono
They told me to get into the vehicle.
mbulata moto kono
I got into the vehicle,
par paraman sama makati de
but no paramilitary took me to Makati.
million samba makati
Those that took me to Makati,
kam bondi bansan kan samba makati
those that took me away from Bansang to take me to Makati,
do ko
one of them said
ako police commissioner la mat
that he is a police commissioner.
me tolong
I do not know their names.
do ko
The other one said
akatam e solet
that he is ASO.
ngolo nyaadi
How did I know that?
birme tabilo ko de ko nga finti
When I was under the table and they asked me to
ngamo police
come
ba
out,
fala officer police commissioner
I heard another police officer saying to him,
do ba
police
fala do
commissioner.
ba fala eso
Another one was saying to the other one, ASO.
ke mil commande mil ke dangu
Those that they were calling and they were
Ole
answering to those
Nsamba
names,
Makati.
those were the ones that took me to Makati.
futata makati
When we got to Makati,
You also told us earlier that 2 men were brought in the early hours of the morning.
Enyi fana mfanya ko nata kewdo lunati le somanda.
ha
yes,
Who were those men?
Wo kewlu mujuma nyolleti.
do ka fa do karamo wo mun do malet no be fakili
one they call Karamo is my younger brother. We share the same father.
do ka fa Umar Kuyate
The other one is called Omar Kuyate.
wo mun dim malti sano ma dim le moti
That one is the son of my cousin.
do bi je ka fa Sirin Dabo
There's another one called Sering Dabo.
wo mun si nyoleti
That one too is my cousin.
do bi je ka fa Jobu Sane
The other one is called Job Sane.
wo fanan tatale
That other one went.
yolle natin kan somanda
These were the ones that they brought to where I was in the morning.
In fact, there were 4 people that they brought in that morning.
Ako munta e mo nani le nati wo somanda.
ha
Yes.
Did you have any conversations with them?
Ako fayni o mo nano lo dia mutale bang.
ndanol man diam de
I did not speak with those people,
bari yam be bulandi moto kilin ko yol bulandi koma yente bulandi nyaato
but they took us along in the same vehicle. They were put at the back of the vehicle while I was in the front of the vehicle.
Do you know why they were brought there that day?
Ako fayalo ne munana yol fanal nati je wolum.
hani molo
No, I don't know.
You also told us that you slept under the table.
Enyi fana mfoko yela tabulo le koto.
ha
Yes.
Was it on the bare floor that you slept on, or was there anything there?
Ako amunta yela terekense le kan tero kan duma femmantara fenerinji.
hani nyin karode o tijere cement ole bije
Even tiles were not there. It's just a bare cement.
Did you recognize any of the police officers that were there, or can you recall their names?
Ako fo police men bije fo ye mo sute kono le wala ye mo long kono wala ye tolu long.
me to le wata be torari ne de
I don't know their names because at the time I was suffering a lot.
What was the state of your mind at that time? You being picked up from among the crowd in a political rally and taken to a station in the middle of the night. What was your state of mind at that time?
ako otumo isondo mobe nyaadile katu ye mutarali dula suto ye bulandi moto kono ke samba dula doto saye otumo itedum ila isondo mobe nyaadile otumo
sono be batari mbake otumo
I was
batata fa felo manyinya batata
my mindset was very traumatized at the time. I was very tired.
So from Birkamaba, you mentioned that you were taken to Makati.
ako biral bota birkama bakata bansang inata foko ye samba Makati.
Yes.
What happened? Sorry, from Birkamaba to Bansang
Bansang,
police? Then
yeah.
from Bansang, you were taken to Makati.
Yeah.
What happened when you arrived at Makati?
ako biral futata Makati kabo bansang mune nata ke
birum putata Makati
When we arrived at Makati,
ko ngaji
they told us to alight.
njita
I alighted.
ndunda office do kono
We got into one office
ndata gofono tarje ngani touré
and we met the governor there, Ngagne Touré.
nga malan saybo tarje
We met Malang Saibo.
ko ngasi
They asked us to sit down.
sita ko ngasi ko man sita
We sat down. I sat down. They asked me to sit behind, and I sat down.
gofono ko nyamuso yan sute ba
The governor said to me, "Lady, do you
Bye.
recognize me?"
ka me sute
I said to him, "No, I cannot recognize you."
akwanye po ma kunu suto ke ba bulo chodi la ten
He said to me, can you not remember yesterday night a man was pointing at you?"
kai ha
I said to him, "Yes."
ko nyente ko para entre ngam bulo chodi lan ko para e arrest
He said to me, "I was the one who instructed the para to arrest you."
ni bari ta si fama tilo jele nyala de
He said to me, "You are going to miss to see the sun with your eyes."
mbije
We were there.
ameda demande ndrom
It took some time.
akonye wili
He said to me, "Get up."
e wili ko wilta
I got up.
en samba Makati e prison
They took me to the prison.
You stated that when you arrived at Makati, it took you to the governor's place. Where was that?
ako bire alfutata Makati ko ye samba governor ya obe min tole
gofono ngani toura be Makati je
The governor, Ngagne Touré, is in Makati there.
bari ko balangarin kolem
But they said he's a native of Barangar.
Was it at the governor's office or residence?
ako ye samba damin governor la labu ngotole mbam fo ye samba la official to
ala office to lo
At his office.
You also mentioned one Malang Saibo. Who was he at that time?
ako ye malan saybo men to fo fana mujumale tunu ngotumo
wala deputy governor
He was the deputy governor.
After the meeting with the governor, you mentioned that he told you that you would not see the sun for a long time.
yenyim fana fako birin inin governor yo diamo ke ako yanko ibe fama la tilo jelale
ha
Yes.
What did you understand by what he meant by that?
ako alawo kuma kango we mine firing iteye
ngajele ko abitan soron kanne de
I see to it that he was about to lock me up.
So what happened afterwards?
ako biro botala mune nata ke
biri wilta
When I got up,
en samba prison
they took me to the prison.
e bunda bayele
They opened the big gate.
e ndundi
They put me in.
e selo bunda yele
They opened the door to the cell,
e ndundi selo kono
and they put me inside the cell.
At that point, did the governor tell you the reason for your arrest?
ako wotembo fo governor ya fo ne muta dalilo men kan
amam fem foni amam fenne
He
foni
did not tell me anything. He did not tell me anything.
Did he say anything to you apart from the fact that he said that you would not see the sun for a long time?
kuma kango men fo ka fo ibe fama la tilo jelale wo kola manna kuma fo ko take
man kuma fonni de ayol fonni
He didn't tell me any other thing. That was the only thing he told me.
Can you tell us when you arrived at Janjambure prison, who received you?
ko isa fo nyano bambral futata janjambure kasola jumale ali bentum
ah birin putata tumi
Well, at the time when we arrived,
ye bunda bayele
and they opened the main gate,
ye ko ngadun ndunta
they told me to get in, and I got in.
nata selo bunda yele
And then they opened the door to the cell,
ye ndundi selo ko
and they put me inside the cell.
bar mi ye bentum
But the one that met me,
nta to fono la kan tambe torare wotumo ba ken
I cannot tell who the person was because at that time I was very, very tired.
ni kon tenga min ke doron ka woleke
Whatever they asked me to do, that is what I do.
Did they take in your name in a book, or did they ask you any questions as to where you're from?
ako foye to safe buko to le bal wala kayti bala wala ke nyininka ibota min tole
yo yen nyininka
Yes, they asked me.
Tell us about that.
afo ye nyininka munela ye nyininka menna
pour kan nyininka tola ba
Yes.
ndele bari dol kan kumandi binta dol kan kumandi fatu
Well, for me, some people call me Binta, some call me Fatu,
fatmata binta
Fatumata Binta.
ar wolum
But on that very day,
fatmata tole di tel
I gave them the name
bari kan
Fatumata
kumandi abele la
because that they call me on these two names. Yes.
After they've taken your name at the Janjambure prisons, what did they do next?
ako biri to safe janjamure kasola ina tamune ke kotake
yandundi selo kono de yandundi dami
They put me inside the cell where they put
ye
me,
bunda soronje
and they locked the door.
ntarta je fatili fula saba
I was there for 2 days, up to 3 days.
The cell that they put you in, can you tell us the location of that cell in the Janjambure prisons?
janjambure kaso korda nyim fango kono ye dundi selo men kono abe minto ma fanne je
ni dunta bunda bala te
When you get into through the main gate,
ye tilbo la karo jube
you look towards the east.
selo min bije
The cell that is there,
yandundi jele
that was where I was put in.
Can you tell us the condition of that cell?
ako selo me ye dundi akono mo sa fono selo nyimbe nyaadile nun akono to
he akono to
Inside the cell,
nga pot batar loje si pokti ba
I found a big pot there, a bucket sort of.
bolle be far nga kono
There were so many worms inside there,
o tumbolu
and because there was a human excreta there, and there were a lot of worms there,
mbe siri
and I was sitting down.
tumbol ka sele mbalole te
The worms were climbing onto my body. Yes.
ntarta je fatili saba
I was there for 3 days.
lo saba njang
On the 3rd day,
nkema nata njube
my husband came to check me out.
yam folo la fintindi
I was the first to be taken out,
ye londi
and they made me to stand.
nata nkema fintindi
And then they brought my husband.
biro en jedoro
When my husband saw me,
akonya binta
he said to me, "Oh, Binta."
akonya muno
He said to me, "What is it?"
ay hani fe
I said to him, "Nothing."
biro o fanye
When he said this to me,
so police onata police kewo
a male police officer came
ay nkema muta fintindi
and held my husband and took him outside.
yanta dundi selo kono
And then they returned me back to the cell.
nkema manna kende akotake
My husband could not get well again
polumina ya bondi kewli
until the day he died.
You told us earlier that the cell that they put you in,
yenyim fonye juna ko ye dundi selo men kono
there was a bucket
kulupano be lorinje wala sio
with feces inside it,
me yalon ko kamatuta ba kono
and maggots were everywhere.
adun tumbolu be faringa kono tep
Did they remove that bucket from that place or clean the cell when they put you in there?
ko biri ye dundi je yo kulupano bondile bang wala foye selo kono fitale bang
ngo tujel nga tarjel nga tujel
I found it there and I left it there.
How was the atmosphere in that cell?
ako selo kono mo safu je be nyaadi le nun
je fa sun kan de
There it was smelly,
sumuna
urine,
o bele bije
all of that was there.
bije
I was there.
lundo nata fo prisoner sunkuto e ko
One day I said to one female prison officer,
man kum findi palantero la
so that I could stretch out my head through the window.
ka laftan kula
Because I wanted to have a bath.
ata tilulu manku
It was for the fifth day I did not have a bath.
ay bundayel
And then she opened the door.
bal pompo ni
But the pump,
pompo man tar jonkon kono de
there is no pump inside the
pompo
bathroom.
prisin selo bundale je
The pump was at the door of the cell.
ko nyebe kule jan
And she said to me, this is where you're going to take bath.
mbe lori mbitu
So I was standing there,
abe lori
and she was standing.
ga nyor domande ngawura
I said to her, please, can you step back a little bit
Hani
so that I could undress? And she said to me, no,
be wura na la yeku
the law does not allow that. You will have to undress and take bath.
ay te do ya tale de pretend ngay boy
I told her you are you are a young little girl for you to see me naked.
pretend ngay boy
For you to see me naked,
woton teten kula woto
then I will not take bath.
ko nyon na woto muru selo kono
She said to me, Mom, then in that case, return back to the cell. And I said, okay.
ay selo bundayel ndunta
And so she opened up the door to the
wata be
cell,
norinde
and I got into the
mbalo
cell.
be kata buwoto woto mo kanta be dami bole bije
At that time, I was very dirty because my whole body was smeared with feces.
ay bunda so
And so she locked the door.
bije
I was there.
palundo
Another day,
malan saybo nata
Malang Saibo came
akoy bundayele
and asked him to open the door.
be bundayele
He opened the door,
dem fintindi
and they took me outside.
ko nya binda
He said to me, Binta,
den kilola
sing for us a
Yeah,
song and dance.
nkay mala
I said to him, Malang,
jam manke den kilat lati ko so ko be donna
this is not a singing place, much more a place
den
for
kilola
dancing.
nkay ntala nola
He said to me, you cannot sing a song for us? I said, no, I cannot sing a song.
akoy murundi selo kono
And then he asked them to return me back to the cell.
be murundi selo kono
They returned me back to the cell,
e bunda soro
and they locked the door.
bije
I was there.
tilmu wani saboda fata lumina
When on the 23rd day,
wali mu yem fintindi
that was the day they brought me out.
ko ngabula motola
And they said I should get into a vehicle.
ye nan na birkamba police station
They took me to the Brikama police station,
ko ngasay
that we should go home.
bar nga jetar faran tab na badi ni sinyo la mo man kun
But I
station
found that place was crowded with my relatives and my well-wishers.
ma na badi do lelen tan na
Some of my relatives were there.
You had told us that Malang Saibo asked you to sing and dance.
Yenyim foko malan sai bole ko yedon kilola ani ye dong.
ah
Why do you think he asked
Yes.
you to dance and sing?
Akumana na ila miraro to muna ko yete don kilola ani ye dong.
ngamere dai ni diala samban kan kanta manku kala amanje donna amanje den kilala
I think he just wants to please himself because he has not seen me singing, he has not seen me being a dancer as well.
You mentioned that for the 5 days that you were in detention, you did not shower.
Akoyeti lulo menkije woti lulo kono yenyim foko imeku.
And at the time you requested to have your bath, the prison officer would not give you the privacy to do so.
Akondulume ya fo ila police doku prison police ko ilafte kula biringi fintira ye fintindi amanson yamfale ye ka jamfela pruye ku.
Now, for the 23 days that you were in detention, were you ever allowed to shower?
Akoyo tilimuani sabo menke wo muto kono wo selo kono je hani tilikili mansoto ye bula pruye ku bang.
hantili killing
Not even one day.
ndatuta ay wo nyamade ala be sede yar wala nala kila
God is my witness. Not even one day did I take bath.
ndama ne betana kaburo kon
I am the only one that will go into my grave.
ndakuma fola ndong minte to nyata
I will not say anything with my mouth. That is not the truth.
ngani toure ko le yamin landeka
Ngani Ture, the hardships he inflicted on me,
ndara kuma fola amade mimma amamin kentela
I will not say anything about against anybody that the person has not done to me.
ninga kuma fama maminke alikiyama alisim kontu
Because if I do so, I will be the only one to face judgment
kuma
on.
kuma nimfa ngani toure yo le kentela mana
But
kar
anything that I say here is something that Ngani Ture has done to me. It's not a mere allegation.
You also told us that the cell where you were kept was smelling badly because of the feces there. Did it have any ventilation, any window?
Ako ikoye dundi wo selo men kono hana madin kenato tabije abe sunkanna fodum palantero fanam be jele bang fonyo kadu ikanda men.
Palantero bije bara mo warade.
There was a window, but it's not big.
How about food?
Ako domoro dung wo
During
benyade.
the time you were there, were you given any food?
Yo wato membe kije foi ka domoro dilale ba.
Nim fano keta
When morning comes,
sumburu ha fo nati.
they will bring half bread
Ani tea.
with tea.
Par wato dolu.
But sometimes
Ndanga domoro minke makat prison.
the times I ate at the prisons,
Nsinkal wala amanta misinya fulala. Ngi wato mbekije.
I can swear that it's not been more than twice since I was there for the whole time.
Ngulo be ni mbuon te mburo mutanola.
All my hands were stained with feces, so I cannot hold food with my hands.
Ni anati nkapo yemfatale.
When they bring the food, I used to tell them that I was okay.
Mane fata.
And they'll ask me, why are you okay? I just tell them, I cannot eat. I cannot eat it. My stomach is full. Yes.
Were you given any water?
Foi ka jio fanan dilale ba minjio.
Ka jio dinan kammin no watlal.
They give me water to drink.
Wato do ninga jota ngammi.
Sometimes when I take the water and drink it,
Kono sukuli ya domande.
I used to have some stomach upset. Yes.
About toilet facilities, like when you're pressed, were you allowed to go to the toilet?
Ako kafinti bantalo la wala mkata kamoto ning misal kama o ketela ikebula le bang yeta kamoto fo.
Ani, wone na manke.
No, that has never happened.
Ndaka ka bungula kono ji.
I do that inside the building.
Mbuka domoro keno.
But it was not on many occasions because I was not eating.
Sumana nka usoto anyama.
But I used to urinate normally.
Mbo selo kono je.
I was in that cell.
Lundo tumbol seltan na mna mbulo la teng.
One day, maggots climbed up my hand. So I took my hand and removed some of them like this. So I got a panic. But I could not vomit because there was nothing inside my stomach. When they noticed my situation, I was vomiting. But I could not emit anything. They came and opened the door. When they opened the door, they told me to go out. That was in the night. That was after dinner. They took me to the hospital. At the Makati hospital, they gave me a few tablets. Not more than 3. When they gave me that, they returned me back into the cell.
Can you recall how many days into your detention that was?
Ako foi sa fono nyebang lumme ye dundi je ay tilije leta janning wo bekele la foi be sambala loptano to.
I took a long time. I spent almost 10 days there before that happened to me.
Prior to you being taken to the hospital, were you at least allowed to clean up?
Ako janni be sambala loptano to foi ye bulale pour que fan senayandi bang nyado nyam.
Ani natala ye bulo dun ko bay way watan tama no le fayda bata doron konko bata batandi ani no min seltan.
No, they just came and they helped me, helped my soldiers and on both sides, and they helped me to go. One helped me this way and the other one helped me this way. And they took me to the hospital.
Who attended to you when you arrived at the hospital?
Ako brief tata loptano to jumale ijube pour docteur Lembang fo jumale jararo dilaji.
Docteur Lembang ka musote de.
It was a doctor, not a woman. It was a man.
Can you recall his name?
I don't know his name. It was in the night, and I cannot recognize him because it was in the night.
Did your situation improve after the visit from the hospital?
Ako biri bota lopitano to foi la kolu fisiciale do mandimbang.
Nkoy boro mi mfango dintela.
I told you the tablets that they gave me,
Biri nata tuma mi.
when I returned,
E selo bunda dele.
and they opened the doors to the cell,
Yen dundi.
and they put me inside.
E borke so prisoner police ni e borke so dinna.
The prisoner officer gave me these tablets.
Bira ya dinna.
When he gave them to me,
Manji dinna na safa nyaminde.
he did not give me water with which to drink the tablets.
Bara nga sikatene nga bula bu poto kon.
So I also took these tablets and dumped them into the pan containing the human excreta.
Upon seeing the way you are, your condition, did the doctor complain to the prison officers as to why you were appearing like that?
Ako birin doktoro nyi e jube ibe Kenya mento otumo fu doktoro nyi amam femfo police prison police ole ko itebe tembeda mento be nyaming fam am femfo e woto.
Hana man fem foye.
No, he did not tell them anything.
Melari nyabe yelli.
I was lying down, my eyes were wide
Am fem
open.
foye de.
He didn't say anything to them.
After that incident, did anything else that you can remember occur while you were in detention?
Ako biro botala foi hakilo sitaki kula menseke wa yatoro ibe umuto kono je.
Hani wala katana fa biri natam fintindi de.
No.
Natna bir kamba.
That was the only thing that happened to me, except when they took me out and took me to Brikamaba.
Biri
On the day you were taken to Brikamaba, did you at least have a change of clothing or did you bathe before being taken to Brikamaba?
Ako lumme ye samba birkama ba ye la feto fotolu dum fengolu ye falinne wolum bang fodum fang fo silo sotole ke baloku.
yen samba sapu bada la itatan kujele. Na badingulu.
They took me to the Sapu River side, and that was where I was able to have a bath.
Biri ben samba la.
When they were taking me,
Yen na fion dol di samba nyola.
they took some of my belongings along.
Biri yen kuje fon seneyata.
After they washed me there until I was clean,
Yen na fion dol dunna.
they gave me other clothes to wear,
Ye murundi na suo kono.
and then they returned me back to the house.
Oketa tene lungle.
That was on a Monday.
During the time you were in detention, were you wearing the same clothes that you were wearing on the day of your arrest till the time they released you?
Ako bo muto kono tumen kabri lumme ye muta hanfo lumme ye bula wo amonta wo dum fen fani kilingol dronne belanu.
O fana kilingole bende la ban fa farta je.
That was the only piece of cloth I had until in the end it got torn.
Apart from the visit from your husband, did any other member of your family visit you?
Ako na manke ike mala nati je kane jibe fo ela dimbaya lukono wala bari lukono modo so ton tale men nati jibe jabang.
Mamoje.
I saw no one.
Bariko.
But they said that
Kana jele buka so yedum.
people come there, but they will never allow them to get inside.
Narule yo iko fonyi.
It's when I came that when they began to tell me this.
During those days that you were under detention, were you ever at any point informed of the reason for your arrest and detention?
Kabri lumme ye muta fo ye bula fo nene afoye ne ye muta dalilo men kam bang wala be men naje.
Dore nene mafonye muta dalilo min kay nene
Nobody ever told me the reasons for my arrest and detention.
Fobi.
Up to this day.
Can you tell us what led to your release?
Ako fo isi afo no nyele bang ni alon fo mune ya sabu han fo ye bula.
Kambula.
Yes.
Inata dro ko nyako yep selo bunda yele yem ko nga finti.
Well, they just came in and opened up the doors to the cell and told me to get out
Ko nga bula moto la.
and to get into a vehicle.
Yen nat na Birkamba police station.
They took me to the Brikamaba police station
Yen dindi
and they dropped me there
ko nga sai suo kono.
and they told me to go home.
Na badun len sayndi.
It was my relatives that took me home.
Yen selen ni motorcycle la.
They put me on a motorcycle.
Bidin tata.
When I went
Afan ko kata kata talatoti.
in the morning, which was on a Tuesday,
Police onata noma.
a policeman came after me
Ko nyako kitiyo.
and said to me, court, I said to him, what, court? And he said, yes. My son asked me, mother, are you also going to have court today? I said to him, yes, well, they've come to call me. So we went to court. Since the morning, they made me to stand until after the afternoon prayers. They did not ask me. They did not tell me anything. For up to 4 months. In the 4 months, if a Tuesday is not a day of court, a Wednesday is a day of court. They will come and pick me from the house. And they will say court. But within these 4 months, they never asked me anything. They never made any judgments.
Sorry. She mentioned that 4 magistrates were the ones that handled her case. I didn't hear that part.
I missed that. Apologies.
Continue, please.
Continue.
The day that they said that I was free from the court, when they came after me, they came and made me to stand. I was standing until 1 o'clock. I was very tired. I bent down like this. The judge said, he said to the interpreter, ask this old woman if she's ill. The interpreter asked me, the magistrate has asked me to ask you if you are ill. I said to him, I am not sick, I am just tired. He said to him, tell her that today she will be free. It went up to after the afternoon prayers. He told me, the magistrate asked me to tell you that you are free. That I should go home. I left the courthouse. I was on my way going. I took a bend. I saw a youth standing on the main highway. He was not moving. He was not also giving me way. I dived from him. He left the highway. He went ahead and stood again in front of me, blocking my path. On the side of the road. When he stood in front of me, he said to me, mother. I made my hand like this. He said to me, don't you recognize me? I said to him, I swear I cannot recognize you. I said to him, it's a child that recognizes an elder. But an elder cannot recognize a younger one. But he said to me, mother. He said to me, for me, even after 10 years, I can recognize you. And he was making his son like this. He said to me, the day the governor was arresting you, he said to me, mother, I was there. He said to me, my mother, don't be afraid. He said to me, I am the one who alighted from my vehicle and said to the governor, I said to the governor, you've arrested this woman. What has she done to you? This woman was standing and you arrested her. He said, but the governor did not respond to him. He said to me, but I will not give up. And I am telling you the statements that this young man said to me. He said to me, mother, but I will not give up. He said, the next morning, I should meet him in Makati. And he said to the governor, the woman that you arrested yesterday, the woman that you told the para to arrest, do not lock her up, governor.
Ni muso man fenkela.
This woman has done nothing wrong to you.
Iko ya samba bansang.
You said that they should take her to Bansang.
Ana sorong abula.
Don't lock her up. Leave her, release her.
Amam fenkela.
She has done nothing to you.
Akonye gofono mandangu.
He said to me, but the governor did not respond to him.
Akonye bira amandangu.
He said to me, when he failed to answer me, he said to him, if you do not leave this issue alone, I will destroy your mission. He said to me, what do I respond back to him? I told him that you cannot do anything to my life. He said to me, Mother, did you not see? We were the ones inside the IEC vehicle. It's our vehicle that had that accident in Flower Wantang. Our IEC vehicle. And one man broke his foot there. He said to me, we are also in court. He said to me, don't you see, when they take me to the courthouse, don't you usually see 3 men sitting behind you? I said to him, yes, I used to see them. He said to me, Mother, we are the ones. He said to me, Mother, please go back and summon the governor. Because today you are a free person. I said to him, my son, please let me be. Because I am tired. Because since the day that the governor took me to Makati and I was in prison, my husband came to visit me and he saw me. I told him, since that day up to now, my husband has been sick and I have not seen him. Please, allow me to go home. He said to me, Mother, but you should go and summon the governor. I said to him, Governor, I take all this, all the hardships and I give them to God. I said to him, the governor made me to suffer. He maltreated me. He brought warfare on me, and I have done nothing to him. I said to him, please, my son, just allow me to leave everything in the hands of God, because I am tired. But at the time he was saying this to me, at that time I was suffering a lot. This was what happened between me and the governor.
You told us that after you were released, you were taken to the river where you had your bath. Was this done by the prison officers or some other persons?
Police
My relatives took me there. At that time, the police, they don't even mind me. They don't even listen to me. They don't talk to me. Yeah, so I was afraid.
You also mentioned that you were taken before a court. Were you charged with any offense when you were taken before the court?
Till then, up to now, they've never accused me of doing anything, and they've never told me anything that I've done.
Did you have any access to any lawyers?
No, they did not allow me, and I saw no lawyer. At that time, I was on my own. And the sickness of my husband was also bothering me in my mind. So that youth, despite all the efforts he made, I refused to return. Because it's God that put that witness between me and Gani. That was why I took all the trouble and leave it in the hands of God.
We've now arrived at that date.
The place where your trial was held, can you recall where it was?
Ye samba da min ko ke kitindi hakilo ya mutale min tolem.
Brikamba police station. It can kit in the jail.
Brikamba police station, that was where the court was being held. And each time I go there, I don't speak because they never ask me any questions.
Was it at the police premises or was it close to the police station?
Ako policeol fangola dinkira to lembam fodung akatata policeol la korda la police station ola.
Policeol fangola dinkira fangoto station fangoto.
It was at the police place inside the station.
There's
a big house and a house there.
There's
a manga tree there. The station is facing the highway. So where they used to take their rest, inside that house, that is where the court is usually held.
Right at the point where you were taken before the court and throughout the process of your trial, which lasted about 4 months, no one explained to you why you were detained or why you were appearing before the court?
Akobiri ye mutayo tarobeke udinkira to mentata fo karnani. Silandung imang hanimbi mo mafoye ye menke mo mafoye fanang ye mutam dalilo menkanke siniwol.
Up to tomorrow, nobody has told me. Nobody has told me anything. Even the governor that arrested me, even day after tomorrow, he has not told me anything.
Did you have any interactions with the governor or Malang Saibo after your release?
Akobiri ye bula. Ate governor wala Malang Saibo. Fodung kudo na tatambia litema lebam.
Honey?
No.
Earlier, you had told us about 4 men that were also arrested along with you and taken to Makati. Do you know what eventually happened to them?
Komantonu yenyi mfoko ye monani fana muta menu nati. Hanu fo ye tara ye samba nundaming. Fo inata lonne ba muneketa o monano fanana.
Ani man fellow what?
No, I know nothing about that.
Did you see them afterwards?
Fo inata ulujele ba nkuokola.
Yes, when I was taken to the court, I saw them.
But
we were not locked up in the same place. I was the only one in my cell.
Will I be right to say that you were charged alongside with them when you went to the court?
Akasi nyumfono le ba ye niwolu be tu minyola le bringal tata kitola.
Well, for me, what I was charged for, they told me nothing about it. They told me nothing about it. Up to today, they told me nothing about it.
Do you know if anyone did anything about your detention while you were in Makati prisons?
Ako fo yenyi lone bam fo modo sotontale me kukata ila kuolto wato me ibe mutoko no ye soronda me Makati kasola.
No, I'm not aware of that. My relatives that might have done so, those ones were scared. All they do is just to cry. But my husband, he would have wished to, but he was overcome by illness, so he couldn't do it.
What do you think the reason for your arrest was?
Itila miro to ya mira munebe kala dalilo ti yete mutamenkang.
I think it's just out of their own wish.
Do you think it has anything to do with your political affiliation, the
UDP? Ya mira dun ko fanang fo ilataro politiko la karola fo ilataro UDP wala sa kendi bang.
Yes, that is it. It will be all of that in my own thinking.
And why do you think that?
Because before I was in the APRC and I left there and joined the UDP. And I used to support it a lot. So I take it that is the reason.
No, dan ka fobe siari nyami.
Otherwise, given that there were many people
Dibite campaign.
During the parliamentary campaign,
Mo ina governor ina ya bulo chodi nte damanna.
for the governor to come and point only at me,
Ah, nte ngamira sike wole tide.
so I think that must be the reason. Yes.
Prior to you being arrested, did you have any interactions with the governor, or were you familiar with him in any way?
Ako janni be mutala. Foi nin governor ye kubula nyote malaka nyolong wala fo kusitaral tem.
Governor de ka fo ke fi mu ke koy mu malong.
The governor, to tell you that he's fair in complexion or dark in complexion, I do not know him.
Han bi fo nata jang.
Even today, if he were to come here,
Ndata fo no la nyina mu governor.
I will not be able to tell you that this is the governor.
Birin nya botala la office kono.
Since the last time I saw him at the office,
An bi maji.
up to this day that I'm speaking to you, I have never seen him.
Birin lumina be arresila.
The day that he was arresting me,
Aba bulo chodi nan.
the day that he was pointing at me,
Ngabul chodo jede.
I saw the finger pointing,
Ke ba bulo chodi lan.
a man pointing his finger at me.
Par di boba dundi masu.
But it was dark and I could not make
Ko
out
biri
his
yam
face.
futanda mala office kono.
But when they took me to his office,
Afanga ya fo nyanka ha ngaje.
he told me himself, and I confirmed, yes, that I saw it. Yes.
At the time of your arrest, did you have any children with you?
Ko be mutala tumo mena fo dindingulu be bulle no to mo ba.
Ha dinnu be mbulu.
Yes, I had a child.
Din kamban kilim be mbulu otumo.
I had one male child.
Din sunkuto nat la tar la mbulle.
I ended up having also a daughter.
Ah.
You told us that your husband was sick, and the sickness started after he visited you at the Janjambure prison.
Yenyim fonyanko ikema sasa tale adu alaw sasa da mutata wato men anate jube janjambure kasola.
Ah.
And you told us that the sickness is also as a result of seeing you in that condition.
Andu iko sasa sekeno ko kijate wole mu ayeje nyama wole kitaye wo sasa.
Ah.
What happened to him afterwards?
Ko mune nata keola wo be kola.
Ameda larin.
He was sick for a long time.
Hannim bita kiti dula.
Even when I am going to the court,
Anane mamma be nin karnan kiti yokon.
he has never witnessed all these 4 months that I was going to trial.
Aman kende ya.
He was ill.
Ninna da kanyinen ka mune keta.
When I come back, he used to ask me what transpired.
Nkai man fam fonye.
I will tell him, they told me nothing.
Ah.
Yes.
What impact has your detention had on you mentally?
Nying muto me ya kelateng ay munku sababulema ila miralo to isondo moto anila moyato.
Nda ni na kabriya ni muto kentela.
When I was arrested and detained,
Mbalo den safa man kende ya.
I can tell you that my body, I'm not feeling fine anymore.
Ayo sasa sutu akono le.
I am having sickness inside my body.
Anda yele selo e muta wes.
I also have high blood pressure as a result of that.
Nda manimbe sirin fa yotumo.
During those times when I sit down alone and I'm on my own,
Nin hakilo bula tan kemala.
when I recall my husband,
Nka salamile.
I used to call God's name.
Ani sini.
even after tomorrow,
Hakilo mambo wakano.
my mind, I cannot stop thinking about my husband.
Nganyile otoro sabum.
All this suffering has been caused by Ngany.
Nganyile ntora.
Ngany has made my life difficult.
Ay jihadi.
He has brought warfare on me.
Ay ngaibe.
He has made me to suffer,
Manku kala.
and I have done nothing to him.
Ah.
Yes.
Why are you always thinking of your husband even till now?
Akomuna na kemira kemala fokana bula biti lola.
Ngamira ntela muto ala kurang sababu sunta wala fata saya sot.
Because I recall that his sickness was as a result of my arrest, which led to what happened to him.
Sorry. How long did it take from the time you were released to the time he passed away?
Ako ele miraroto wati jel ayole yiriko ta kabiring yete muta eke mala sasa fokata lumeng ala ya min jiwdoya.
E sanji fula la ke larin bulle.
He spent 2 years sick with me.
Do you know the kind of sickness he had?
Fo ina talo ne mun sasa fason ne bala bang.
Ele selo.
High blood pressure.
What other impact, if any, did the circumstances that you found yourself in, what other impact did it have in you?
Ako we mum mantora koten ne sabu ma ko men sima nyim ko men be ketelaten.
Ndida mantoro min sabu ma.
For me, the hardships that it caused me, just what Ngany has done to me, he has brought loneliness in my life. He has paralyzed my life, Ngany. And he has made me suffer a lot. The child that I have, my child, it's my son, my husband's child, because he brought the child up. That child is with me. If I think about the child's education, that time his education was retarded. He was not going to school. I can say that all of that has been caused to me by Ngany. Ngany has made me to suffer. Ngany has troubled me. He has brought warfare onto me. And I do not know what I have done to him. Yes.
You've told us that at the time of your release, your husband was sick. And you've also told us that you were involved in business prior to you being detained. How was your family coping at that time?
When my husband was still alive, at that time, our sustenance was very easy for us. But today, we thank God. When it comes to sustenance, it's in the hands of God and His prophet. As for me, what has brought me here, to come and answer to the TRRC, where truth is spoken, where lies are not told, where there are good people, that is what brought me here, to speak the truth between me and Ngany. Why Ngany will be troubling me this much, that is what has brought me here.
Thank you very much for answering all of my questions. I'll now shift it to the commissioners to ask you questions. Mr. Chairman, the witness is yours now.
Thank you very much, Council, and thank you very much, BINTA KUYATEH, for your testimony. This is yet another testimony of inhumane treatment.
Ako numbara bake BINTA KUYATEH abe jayla nyimfana mu tilimbali ya dolti tajire ya lom nyinti ka nyila hadama dimuka.
Truly sorry that you had to go through that experience in the hands of our own people.
Ako tonya isi haketu ye nyinyo mantoro betaki mfangol la molle bulokon.
And through it all, you lost your loved one, your husband.
Ako nyimbe dunkono inata fo ikanunte ola menkete kemati.
Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. Commissioner Carr, you have the floor.
Commissioner Kale kane nyininka.
Thank you, Chairman. You said your son's education was retarded due to your detention, if I got you right. What is he doing now?
Ako yenyum foko idingo la karango tardeta bake bar silandung abe muneke kan abe mundo kula fate do kula fa be nyaadile
When things were a lot easier, when I was pardoned, I now said to my son,
repeat.
Please just bear and repeat. Because you are the only one with me. If you are not educated, education is never late, especially for a man. It's a woman that use that education time. There's a time frame for education. But for a man, there is no time bound. And so he returned back to school. Up to now, he's still going to school. Small. With the grace of God. He's at the college. And he's going to school there. These fees, his school fees, are in the hands of God. But I want to see to it that the good people, the God-fearing people, so that they speak the truth between me and Ngani. I want that because Ngani has made me to suffer a lot. Yes.
Thank you very much for that. Do you have any concluding remarks to make?
Yeah, Commissioner la Sirantio nying, Commissioner la Sirantio ko, Madam Binta Kuyate, foye kuma soto le bitung itebe la diamu kumfala menna.
Oh, hold on a second. There is some assistance needed. Actually, we're about to conclude. Actually, we're about to conclude.
Sam pareta le puruka bengonyi mba.
Pareta ha.
Sam.
Ini karo kindi. Na retile kuma kaundo so de left memfola.
Nga kuma soto.
Oye kuma soto memfola.
Yes.
Nyanta ya maroke la minna.
Kita fulo wote sina.
An batu ngoke sinata.
So kono. Ke woto ya.
Ngafu. Na ya maro munyineti ko.
My advice is this.
Gambia.
In
Gambia bantala.
Up and outside of Gambia.
Minkata gofonoti.
The one that was governor.
Alamala entanga ni gofono sifala.
May God protect us from this type of governor.
Masakunda.
In governance.
The journalist only can karoke.
The journalist that used to ask questions.
Na kumo fula nyambita wala mafa.
My second statement is going to them.
Italemu dunia la fondament.
They are the foundations of the world.
Soko Gambia.
Especially Gambia.
The
first government that was here, if you see that these sort of things happen to people, and when the people who are journalists and they see these things but they are afraid to say them, so that now whatever they please, they will do it to people. So therefore the journalists, they are the foundations of the world, especially the Gambia. May God protect us from this kind of tyrannical rule. The journalists, I thank them, I gratify them, because they have made a lot of effort for the people. Because when they see difficult news, and they see good news, they should say it. But when they say that they are going to say these things and they will get killed, then how can they say these things? And the government that is in power now, I beg them to give journalists their rights. This is what I can say to you people. But help me with Ngani, on Ngani's issue. Ngani has made me suffer. Ngani has made me suffer. Please help me, the people who speak the truth, help me with Ngani.
Thank you very much, Madam Kanemuta. I think it's, thank you very much indeed. If we don't have any, she can go. She's ready. Yeah. You can take her. Yeah. Baraka. Yeah, so sorry about that, but is a victim that we would sympathize with what she's gone through, that we should not experience this kind of a thing in our own country, in the hands of our own citizens. But anyway, tomorrow we would meet again at 10 o'clock in the morning. Council, do you have anything to say about any news on that, or do we just call it a day and then see you all tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock? Splendid. Thank you. The meeting is adjourned.